Welcome to our video on the science of food security in times of conflict. We will dive deep into global food markets and the effects of war on everyday life. Our story begins with a long war in Ukraine, which cannot keep food prices rising forever. Global interventions by the United Nations World Food Programme and the European Union have helped lower food prices in many advanced economies. Yet, in many developing countries, local challenges keep prices high, and the science of supply and demand shows us that things are never simple. Ukraine is known as the breadbasket of Europe. It exports grains and sunflower oil and plays a vital role in feeding many nations. The conflict has disrupted agricultural production and trade routes. This has led to shortages in regions that depend on Ukrainian food. It is almost as if the world is playing a game of musical chairs with wheat, and the music never stops. At the same time, some regions have turned to Russia for more wheat. When wheat imports from Ukraine drop sharply, countries in Eastern Asia and elsewhere increase their orders from Russia. This trend shows us that when one door closes, another one may open, but the new door may creak and rattle as it opens. It is a perfect case study in the science of global trade and market adaptation. One major twist in the tale came when the Black Sea Grain Initiative collapsed in July 2023. The initiative had allowed for safe passage of Ukrainian grain through 3 major ports. It was like a secret tunnel for food that kept hunger at bay for many developing countries. When the tunnel closed, nearly 20% of Ukrainian wheat exports could not reach those who needed them most, and the supply chain felt the pinch. We now turn to food prices, which remain stubbornly high. Even though global food and fuel prices have come down from their early peaks, the instability in Ukrainian agricultural markets means that prices are still roughly 12 to 13% above pre-conflict levels. Price swings affect countries differently. In advanced economies, households spend a small part of their income on food. In many low-income economies, more than half of household income goes to food. This is the harsh science of economics and inequality in action. Now, let us take a moment to see how fuel prices play a role. Fuel prices drive the cost of transporting food around the world. A rise in fuel costs pushes up food prices, especially in oil-dependent economies. It is like trying to ride a bicycle with a flat tire and then adding extra weight to the rider. Fortunately, recent trends show that fuel prices have stabilized, so that part of the puzzle is not as volatile as before. Before we finish, let's look ahead to what might come next. The conflict has already wiped out 3 planting seasons in Ukraine, and the outlook for future food exports is bleak. Countries that depend on Ukrainian grains may soon have to look for new suppliers and even boost their own agricultural production. This is a wake-up call for scientists and policymakers to invest in diversification and innovative farming techniques to build a more resilient food system. Thank you for watching our deep dive into the science of food security in conflict times. We hope our explanation was clear and that you enjoyed the journey as much as we did. See you next time.